Now on Good Morning El Paso firefighters searching the canal for 2 people, the latest from our round-the-clock news team.
Let me be as clear as I can be. We are in this campaign to win the Democratic nomination.
Bernie Sanders is still in the game, winning the state of West Virginia in last night's primary. I'm ABC's Stephanie Ramos in Washington. The latest on the race to the White House coming up.
A man killed on I-10 has been identified. What police are saying caused a deadly crash.
Live, where news comes first. From the Mesilla Valley and Las Cruces to El Paso and the borderland. This is ABC7's Good Morning El Paso.
Rise and shine and very good morning to you, El Paso, Las Cruces, and Juarez. I'm Stephanie Valle.
And I'm Floren. Good morning, everyone. Let's get right to the weather first thing.
Yes, and Nicole Gomez is joining us this morning. Hi, Nicole.
Good morning. It's nice out there right now. El Paso temperatures in the 60s. If 62 feels a little cool to you, you might need a light jacket. Good news is temperatures warm up this afternoon, so you will not need that jacket. Clear skies, south to southwest winds are at 7 miles per hour. Las Cruces, it is a little cooler, 53 west winds, 7 miles per hour. Notice the winds, not an issue this morning. Throughout the region, we're at 57, Alamogordo, Ruidoso, we're also sitting in the 50s, 54 out in Deming, and our wind speeds are calm. We expect occasional gusts this afternoon around 20 miles per hour, but not looking too bad. Your bus stop forecast for El Paso, a little cooler in some spots, but as you get the kids ready, again, you might need that light jacket. Plenty of sunshine is in the forecast for this afternoon. Coming up in a few minutes, we'll check on your neighborhood ABC7 WeatherNet sites. Hillary?
All right, thanks so much. And now to round-the-clock coverage. The El Paso Fire Department could not find anyone in an attempted water rescue early this morning. It was reported around 3 a.m. right by the intersection of the border highway and Fonseca. According to its Twitter page, 2 people possibly needed to be rescued, but after scouring the place for nearly an hour, no one was found. The search was called off and no other information has been provided.
And now to the latest on the race for the White House. Bernie Sanders and Hillary Clinton both taking away a win in last night's primary and trying to secure the Democratic nomination to take on Donald Trump in the general election. Trump also landing big wins in West Virginia and Nebraska. ABC's Stephanie Ramos has more. It's your voice, your vote.
Bernie Sanders notched yet another victory, calling his win in West Virginia tremendous.
It appears that we've won a big victory in West Virginia.
Hillary Clinton still holds a commanding delegate lead, but Sanders is not giving up.
We are in this campaign to win the Democratic nomination.
Clinton focusing on next Tuesday's Kentucky primary, making no mention of West Virginia's vote during her final event before polls closed. Instead, looking ahead to the general election and railing against Donald Trump.
If I'm so fortunate enough as to be the nominee, I am looking forward to debating Donald Trump come the fall.
While the billionaire businessman is the last man standing in the GOP race, he still continues to campaign in primary states, going after the magic number of delegates needed to clinch the party's nomination. Republican voters sticking with the New Yorker no matter what.
I'm a registered Republican, so I might as well vote for Trump, but that is not who I would want for president.
While Trump preps for his big meeting with Republican brass on Capitol Hill Thursday, down the street, the White House getting pretty close to an endorsement. Vice President Joe Biden telling ABC's Robin Roberts that this election is Hillary Clinton's to win.
I feel confident that Hillary will be the nominee, and I feel confident she'll be the next president.
The vice presidency on the mind of Donald Trump. The presumptive nominee says he's shortened his list of VP picks to about 5 or 6 people. Someone believed to be on that list is New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. Stephanie Ramos, ABC News, Washington.
New this morning, a giant wall is going up along Gateway East and Loma Land in El Paso's Lower Valley. TxDOT says it's to keep the noise down. We have Good Morning El Paso's Denise Olivas live with reaction now from residents. Denise.
Good morning. Well, some residents that we spoke with, many who have lived here for decades, say that the more traffic we see on I-10, the louder it gets, which is why this wall behind me is going up now. As you can see, traffic just starting to pick up right now, and that wall, it's almost complete. This noise barrier was proposed to residents off of the neighborhood just south of I-10. We're told an environmental noise study had to be done first. Then TxDOT held public meetings to find out if residents were on board, and most of them approved it. One woman we spoke with says that she was told it was originally going to be 9 feet tall, but later got a notice from TxDOT saying that was going up to nearly 20 feet. We asked TxDOT if we'll be seeing more of these walls along I-10.
As long as there's new projects, that is always brought up, and then the noise study is performed, and it's decided if it's necessary or not necessary.
Oh yeah, I was in favor of it, but after 53 years, I thought it was kind of strange. You know, I've been here 53 years. I'm the original owner, and I was surprised when, after all this time, they wanted to put the wall up.
And some of the residents here where that wall is going up, it's their backyards that face I-10, so they will no longer have that view. But most of them say again that they are okay with that as long as it's not as noisy. The wall is expected to be complete by June, and it's at a price of $1.5 million. For now, we're live in El Paso's Lower Valley. Denise Olivas, ABC 7.
All right, thank you, Denise. A police officer was sent to the hospital after authorities say his patrol unit was hit from behind. It happened around 8:30 last night by I-10 and Reynolds, and this is what the scene looked like from our TxDOT traffic cameras. We're told the officer was responding to a crash when his unit was hit. He was taken to University Medical Center with minor injuries.
ABC 7 now knows the name of the man killed Monday in West El Paso after his semi-truck veered off the interstate. This happened before noon near the Mesa on-ramp. I-10 was shut down for hours. Police say 60-year-old Billy Arthur Henry of Arkansas was traveling west in a tractor trailer when he careened off the freeway. Henry overcorrected and ended up crashing into the median, dying on the scene. No other vehicles were involved.
ABC 7 is still waiting to learn the identity of a person injured in a crash in Far East El Paso. It happened around 6:30 last night on the 12,000 block of Montana. And according to police, the crash involved a motorcycle and a car. One person was taken to Del Sol Medical Center with serious injuries. But again, no details on what caused the crash or if the drivers will face charges.
And now at 6:07, time for weather and traffic on the 7s.
And Nicole Gomez is standing by with a look at our forecast. Hi, Nicole.
Hi there. Good morning. Temperatures nice and comfortable out there right now. Our ABC 7 Weather Net site sponsored by the Mattress Firm showing us on the west side of town. Dr. Hornado Middle School, we're at 64, Northeast El Paso, 70 degrees. So if you live in this area, this is giving you an idea of what the temperature is like. Let's travel a little further east around Fabens, where it is cooler with temperatures currently sitting at 60 degrees. Here's your bus stop forecast for El Paso and Las Cruces. A little cooler in Las Cruces this morning. Temperatures ranging between 52 to 57, and mild temperatures in El Paso in the 60s. Winds are calm this morning and a little breezy throughout the afternoon, gusts around 20 miles per hour, but temperatures will be nice and warm throughout the afternoon. Coming up in your full forecast, I'll let you know how much stronger the winds will pick up this weekend. That's coming up.
All right, thank you so much, Nicole. And now time for traffic. We're taking you back out to I-10 and East Lake, where things are moving along smoothly. No problems to tell you about. We saw there was some construction in the area, but it has since cleared up and traffic is flowing smoothly.
Traffic alert for you in Northeast El Paso happening today. A complete closure of US 54 North between the Kenworthy Overpass and Sean Haggerty. The Kenworthy entrance ramp will also be closed. This closure will begin at 9 a.m. and last until noon. This will be going on throughout the entire week. And coming up, we have much more here on Good Morning El Paso. President Obama set to be the first sitting president to visit the city of Hiroshima. How the Japanese are reacting to this trip.
A suicide bomber kills 8 people. What authorities say was the motive behind the attack. It is 6:08 and this is ABC 7, where news comes first.